Hey there, trail trekkers and tall tale seekers. You're tuned in to the 406 Life, the podcast where Montana Max, your Bigfoot buddy and Outlaw Gear mascot, yeah, that's me, leads you through the wild, weird, and wonderful corners of Montana. Each week we share stories, legends, and laughs from the last best place. So grab your boots and sense of adventure, because we're about to make some Montana-sized memories. This episode's powered by Outlaw Gear, where rebels get their style. Want to look legendary? Mosey over to I'mAnOutlaw.com and claim your outlaw status. Well now, episode 50. Didn't think I'd still be talking to you fine folks this many trips around the sun, but here we are. And I ain't complaining. Today's one of those ones I've been looking forward to. We're talking about boots in the Burg, that free street dance that takes over Broadway Street in Philipsburg in July. Second year running now, which in small town years is basically a tradition getting its boots broke in. And to talk about it, I got the gal who's behind a good chunk of what you hear on this very show in the first place. Char Snyder, with Outlaw Marketing. She's the one who dreamed this event up, got the Hughes Band signed on, and somehow talked a few local businesses into sponsoring a free concert. I've got questions. Let's get into it. Char's no stranger to putting on a show. She's been running promotion and marketing for small-town businesses and events for 20 years now, and Boots in the Burg is one she built from the ground up right here in Philipsburg. She's also the merch manager and promoter for the Hughes Band, and she's had a hand in some other big Montana gatherings, too. She was a big part of the Let Freedom Ring concert out of Helena, Montana. Char, welcome to the show, as a guest this time.
Well, thank you. I am super excited to be here today.
Last year's Boots in the Burg got the ball rolling. What made you want to bring it back for round two?
Oh my gosh, it was so fun the first time. I helped create, organize, and promote a big concert series in the Helena area for 5 years. We're not doing that one anymore, and promoting events is one of my favorite things on earth. So yeah, I needed this back in my life. The feedback last year was so incredible, and this town absolutely loves Kelly Hughes, so it wasn't even a question on who would headline again.
For folks who missed it the first time, paint the picture. What's it actually like standing on Broadway Street during this thing?
Small town magic. People laughing, dancing, singing along at the top of their lungs. That hometown feeling where everybody's having a great time and nobody's a stranger for long. This really is a great time.
The Hughes Band is back headlining. What's it like working with them not just as a promoter, but as their merch manager too?
This band is just amazing. I mean, truly they are. Kelly has been doing this for well over 40 years, and I have been to a lot of big name concerts, and I have never seen anyone command a crowd like he does. It's a God-given talent, and he's humble about every bit of it. The rest of the band, they are so down to earth, they love what they do, and the crowd feels it every time. Kelly truly loves the people, loves the fans, and it really shows.
This year, you've added the cornhole throwdown at noon. Whose idea was that, and what made cornhole the right fit for a street dance crowd?
Well, mine. But I was just really looking for more reasons, more excuses to get people out on the street all day long and not just showing up at 3:30. I really wanted it to be a full event, not just a concert. More opportunities to have more of a good time.
Ready for your next Montana home? Visit mostwantedrealestate.net, because that's how the West is sold. Walk me through how the day flows. Cornhole at noon, then the dance kicks off at 3:30. Is there a rhythm to it, or does it just roll into itself?
Well, cornhole kicks off at noon. Craft vendors also are set up by noon, and they'll be there all day. And then we're selling 50-50 tickets right from the beginning. And then, of course, we're doing a food drive all day. So if you're bringing a chair early to claim your spot, the deal is you bring food for the food bank too. Or just bring food anyway, even if you're not setting up. Every little bit helps. We would appreciate it. At 3:30, Tanner Laws comes on. He's a local Montana boy from Missoula, and he plays until 4:45. Then the Kelly Hughes Band has us dancing the rest of the night. The Ugly Boost contest at the first break and the 50-50 drawing at the second. And there we go.
The event raises money for the Philipsburg Ambulance Auxiliary through sponsorships and on-site activities. Why was that the cause you wanted to build this around?
Well, we were trying to figure out who actually needed help. There are already a lot of organizations in this area that run big fundraisers. This community is very giving. And I was at a Rotary meeting and someone mentioned that the ambulance auxiliary was looking for a partner. And so I reached out to them and we met, and I am so glad I said yes, and I'm so excited about them. They are such an amazing group. They're energetic, helpful, and they are obviously doing such a tremendous service for this community. So I'm very proud to have partnered with them for this.
There's also a food bank drive and a 50-50 raffle for the Kitty Parade and Light Parade. How do all these pieces fit together without overwhelming what's supposed to be a fun night?
Well, yes, it is a lot and it can be overwhelming, but we're doing it in a way that's really fun for the community. So with the food drive, if you're bringing, and we just talked about this too, if you're setting up your chair early to save a spot, the deal is just bring some food. And if you just want to bring food anyway, that's awesome. You, of course, don't have to, but we would absolutely love it. And then the Kitty Parade fundraiser part of it is a 50-50, which is super easy to do. And people love to win. So, get a 50-50 ticket and you got a good chance of winning. So yeah, we're just doing it in fun ways to make it so not so overwhelming.
You've got sponsors like Winning Ridge, Citizens Alliance Bank, the UPS store out of Helena, and a handful of local businesses on board. What's it like getting that kind of community buy-in for an event that doesn't even charge admission?
Well, not going to lie, it's hard to get sponsors because there's so many fundraising events that happen in this town, and these local businesses are trying to help everyone. But this community is so giving, and we've got businesses that are back for a second year and even some new ones that have jumped in. And we are so incredibly grateful because this just does not happen without them. And if you want to see a list of who all is supporting it, please go on the website. We have them all listed there. And we also have them listed on our social media, and you will hear lots of shout outs about them at the event itself. And we'll have banners, we'll have signs about them, because truly they are one of the most important parts about this. This really, really would not happen without them.
Need shipping, shredding, prints, or a real street address? Helena's locally owned and operated the UPS store has you covered, located at 2047 North Last Chance Gulch. Stop by and get it done right. What's changed from last year to this year? Bigger, smaller, different, or just refined?
Oh, it's definitely bigger and more refined. Last year, it was just the food drive and a small fundraiser for the Kitty Parade. This year, the ambulance auxiliary is the main beneficiary, and this year we're going big. Last year, we almost covered expenses, but this year we want to go above and beyond and actually put money into the ambulance account. So we're really hoping maybe even for more sponsors and that lots of people come out.
For someone who's never been to a small town street dance, what should they expect, and what should they bring?
Well, expect to have an absolutely fantastic time, period. But besides that, you're going to want to bring a chair if you want to sit, bring food for the food bank, cash for the 50-50, and hopefully some cash for the vendors, or your credit cards. You can bring credit cards for most of them too. These are local businesses. These are small local craft vendors. And of course, you're going to want to bring your dancing boots.
What's the dream version of this event 5 years from now?
Well, obviously we'd like to get bigger every year, more vendors, a bigger cornhole tournament, maybe even move it to the park, and of course raise even more money for the community. That would be the goal always.
Anything else folks should know before they show up on July 11th?
Just go thank our sponsors. Shop with them, eat with them, drink with them, stay with them. Just please tell them thank you. This whole thing happens because they said yes, and we are incredibly grateful.
All right, folks, that's Boots in the Burg. July 11th, Broadway Street, Philipsburg. Free and open to anybody who wants to show up and have a good time. Cornhole at noon, music kicks off at 3:30. And from everything Char just told us, this is shaping up to be one worth putting on the calendar. Check out the website for more info, musicintheburgmt.com, and their Facebook page for more deets. Char, thank you for coming on the show. I know you're usually the one making this whole thing run behind the curtain, so it means something having you out front for a change. Appreciate you taking the time, and appreciate everything you put into making the Burg a place worth dancing in the street for.
And thank you for having me. I'm really excited about this event, and I hope to see lots of people out there. And again, please go to our social media, Facebook, Instagram, and our website. Check out the sponsors and give them a big thank you. Thanks again for having me.
And to everybody listening, 50 episodes. That's a lot of miles, a lot of stories, and a lot of you sticking around for it. I don't take that for granted. If you're anywhere near Philipsburg on July 11th, come on down. Bring your boots. Montana Max, over and out. Got a Montana story, business, or unsolved mystery you want on the show? Head to the406life.com and drop me a line. No smoke signals required. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you never miss a stomp, stumble, or tall tale. Tell your friends, tell your grandma, heck, tell that guy who swears he saw me near Whitefish. I was just buying donuts, all right? Until next time, keep it outrageous, keep it kind, and keep living the 406 life. Montana Max, over and out.
That's the